You have clowns that really want to honk your nose. Well, they don't really, but you know what? They're not going to get close enough to find out. Because I'm going to knock them to the ground with my baseball bat. Or anything that I have lying around, because there's so much stuff lying around that you can also throw. Now, this might come as a bit of a shock, but anything you pick up, you can use. So throw yourself right into the action. But beware, because they can also throw a different array of weapons back at you. What I love most about the game are the bosses on each level that you go through. They're very creative and familiar to the show, and they're all unique patterns that you have to work out individually for each fight, because they're all so different. For example, when you come up across Nick Bane, he has some one-liners, just like he would do in the show. Join the club. But you don't actually punch and kick this boss, you can't do anything about that. What you have to do is literally join the club by getting your own club. Oh, well, that worked out in my favor. Now, after each level, you get a bonus stage, where if you win, you get a continue. And on top of that, you can also get a free life when you come across some familiar faces in the shape of a Homer statue. But once you've lost all of those lives, you can use those continues to continue. Because you don't want to start all over again to go through the whole level. Anyway, let's get a move on, because we're at the end of the game now, as we now end up at Mr. Burns' mansion. Of course, the big finale, with lots of twists and turns. Well, you can see what I'm talking about, but in all honesty, it's actually all pretty straightforward. And it's a good run to the final boss, depending on who you ask. And they do end up throwing everything at you. But guess what? I can throw things too. But as fun as it looks and feels, we still have the last boss to fight, Mr. Burns. And he's in control, because look at him, he looks indestructible. But I'm sure he does have a weakness. What could it be? Oh, I feel like I did something. I may have made him joyfully mad. Oddly. And I can tell when I do something that people don't like. Alright, let's use one of these continues that I keep going on about. Let's try this again. So what you have to do is hit these big batteries, and if he misses you when he tries to attack you, he hits them too. As you drain his power, you can go over and kick him while he's down, and show him who's the boss. Now he's got laser beams coming out at us. I better make this quick if I want to get out of here alive. Homer's never worked so fast in his life. Now it's time to finish the job and go up to Mr. Burns and show him what he's paying me for, as this has been a long time coming. As I beat him once and for all, we finally now get the donut that we've been looking for. Oh, what a game!